Hey there YouTubers, it's Dr. Steve. I just want to talk to you today about a simple exercise that a lot of people are doing wrong. So I want to make sure that you knew how to do a glute bridge properly in order to kind of improve your hip function. So what we're going to do today is kind of show you what a glute bridge looks like, maybe show you how to make it harder or how to make it easier in case you're not quite so good at it. So the glute bridge is a really good exercise for teaching us how to use our glute muscles to create hip extension and counteract some of the overpowering muscles in our hip flexors like our psoas, our iliacus, and our rectus femoris there in our quad group. So basically you don't need much to do this exercise, but a few things can help. A band might be helpful here in a little while, and then if we get into single leg glute bridges you'll want a small ball or something like that. But yeah, let me just kind of show you the basic setup first. So what we're going to want to do is lay here on our back with our heels as close as we can get them to our fingertips. I know some people's quads are super tight, so just kind of get it as close as you can to there and try and tickle them here. Then from there, the exercise really just looks kind of like this. So the problem that I see most often though is that people, instead of opening their legs and pushing up using their glutes, is that they extend their knees instead. One way we can demonstrate the difference here is to use kind of a slippery surface. I'll use my jacket here to kind of demonstrate what's going on. Just lay it here on the ground. And then what I'll do is lay on top of that. Same setup like we had before. Feet close enough where I can kind of touch them here. And what I'm going to show you is what will happen if I use my knees to create movement first versus using my hips to create movement first, is if I use my legs, I'm going to push myself away here like this. But if I use my glutes to push up, then I will not move at all, and then I will feel that contraction back here in the back of my hips where I'm supposed to. So this is a really easy way to find out if you're using your quads to create that movement or if you're using your glutes to create that movement instead. So something like this will work, okay? If you find that you're still having a little bit of trouble digging into those muscles, sometimes putting a band or a belt around your knees can be helpful too. So then what we're going to do for that, same setup as always, and then what we're going to want to see from this angle is that I'm opening my legs here like this, not just keeping my quads in alignment there like that. So what we'll do is legs out, push up, come back down. And we don't want to be banging these things out super quick, just nice, slow, even repetitions to where we're really making sure that we're feeling it back there. If you feel like you're not quite getting this, or you're having kind of hamstring involvement that you're noticing, then you may want to regress yourself down to a simpler exercise, which is called a clamshell. And what we'll do for those is lay here on our side and then just open up from here. Same idea being that we're just trying to isolate these muscles back here. So as you open this up, you should feel that effort coming from back here. Same thing like we did before. If you're not quite getting it, a belt or a band around here can give you a little bit of extra feedback to where you feel that there. Once the glute bridge gets pretty easy for you, then the next way to go is into a single leg version of the same exercise. So that's where the ball comes into play here. With what we're going to want to do is to pinch that ball in between the opposite side hip and belly there, get that heel under where it's supposed to be, work on kind of turning that leg out and then pushing ourselves up using just the one leg, trying to keep this ball pinned in here. You should be able to get to 10 reps without that thing falling out of there, okay? So that pretty much covers everything for the glute bridge. If you have any questions about any of that stuff, as always, feel free to kind of reach out to me here at the clinic. Until next time, have a good day. Take care.